You're tuned into Capital Jazz TV. This is the Sweet 16 Capital Jazz SuperCruise, and I am sitting here with a DJ who has rocked the boat the whole week.
Yes.
DJ Shakim, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing really good.
All right.
So, is this your first SuperCruise, or did you come when we had New Edition?
That's a good question. I think this is my first cruise.
This is your first
Yes,
SuperCruise
my first
with
cruise,
us.
Yes.
Okay. So you've got to tell me, how's the experience been for you so far?
Absolutely love it. The people here are amazing. I think the best part about this cruise for me personally is the taste in music.
Yeah.
Everyone is a music head.
Everybody
so we
on
can
the
open
ship.
up the musical crates and play whatever,
Yeah.
and it be receptive. So I think that's probably the best part of the cruise for me personally, just being able to play a lot of music.
Yeah. You don't have to stick to your same catalog.
There you go.
Like, you can open it up.
There you go.
You can play the B-sides here on the
Yes,
SuperCruise.
absolutely,
I love it.
absolutely,
I love it. So can we just talk about the 80s party and how you rocked that?
Oh, we had a great time.
Oh, it was such a good time.
All the costumes, it just led to the whole party was just crazy.
It
you
was
know?
bananas.
Yeah,
like,
and
everybody took the assignment seriously.
They did. There was a couple of Ike and Tinas and Salt and Peppers and Janet Jacksons and LL Cool J's, and it was great. It was great.
Man. Shakim, I want to talk to you about your DJ journey because when I know you've played for some of the best, New Edition, BBD. I mean, you have a roster. But what I'm fascinated about is when you took that leap of faith, leaving South Carolina, and said, I'm going to Atlanta to meet Jermaine Dupri, and that was you had no plan B, you had no other option. Why? What was that? What was that moment for you?
It was kind of a revelation, in South Carolina. Love South Carolina. South Carolina State University Bulldog to the heart. To the heart. But when I made the decision to move to Atlanta, that was my goal. My goal was to get with Jermaine Dupri, somehow get in front of him, and work with him and his groups. And
why? It was just a calling.
It was a calling, yes. It was a calling. Wow. You wouldn't believe some of the jobs I had before that. So I used to work at a paper company. I sold paper.
He sold paper. No, real paper.
Paper.
Not like,
Forms.
Right.
Forms. Also taught English for 2 years at East Cobb Middle School. And the funny story is I was working with a guy named Glenn Clark, and this is about the time I started getting around Jermaine, and I told him, I said, hey, listen, man, I'm about to work with this little kid. He's just coming out. His name is Bow Wow. I said, but you can't tell the students because they probably know about him. He said, I got you. Don't worry about it. The bell rings, and Mr. Hicks, what's up? I heard you work with Bow Wow.
Yep. The secret was out.
That secret was out, and I think from that moment on, that's when I said, okay, enough of the schooling, unfortunately, and straight music. Yes.
And so when you came into the music scene, you started off as a DJ, but you're also producing. You're also working with some artists.
Yes.
You worked with the Brat as well.
Yes.
So what was it about ATL that just... Was it the music? Was the people?
It's the scene. Atlanta is, I like to call it Black Hollywood.
It is black. It is.
And it's for Hollywood and it's for music. Atlanta is just, I love it. Absolutely love it. Every aspect of Atlanta, from the time I got there until present moment, Atlanta is still the greatest city to be in. Yeah. If you're doing music, any type of arts and entertainment, Atlanta, especially the black folks, Atlanta is where it's at.
But don't recruit the people, because I also heard that Atlanta was closed.
No, no, Atlanta's never closed. We're trying to get to 10 million. Let's get to 10 million. Let's get to 10 million.
And you also joined a collective of DJs down there. One of my favorites is DJ Mars,
That's
DJ Trauma,
yes.
the Super Friends.
Yes.
I've been a fan of the Super Friends. When I used to live in Atlanta, I used to be at the Super Friends party.
Yes.
How's that DJ collective helped you shape your sound as a DJ?
Collectively, we have some of the best DJs, not just in Atlanta, but in the world. Right. So we have world traveling DJs, and they play everything. So when you sit in a room with a Mars or a Trauma, and we pick their brains and say, hey, what are you playing when you go to Aruba? And, we'll exchange music and make sure we're up on the latest whatever, because Mars is everywhere.
everywhere.
Trauma is everywhere. You know, my man
Where is
DJ
Trauma?
Skills, right? Where's Trauma?
Where's
Right.
Trauma?
You know, DJ Skills, Tay Rock, Frank Ski, you know, the list goes on. Right. C Styles and, you know, Bobby Black, you know. So when I sit down with those guys in the room and we discuss music, they let me know, hey, look, you should be playing this. And I say, hey, well, you should be playing this. And, you know, it's a collective, it's a gathering of thoughts. And
I love it.
Once we push it out together, we're all on the same accord.
I love that. I love that. There is nothing wrong with having a community that surrounds you, that elevates you in your craft.
That's it. That's it.
So last, I know we got to wrap, but I got to ask you something else.
Yes.
Tell me about this beard. What's this beard line action that's happening with you right now? Ladies, do we not love the beard? We do love the beard. Tell me about the beard line.
So I have a beard line. It's a beard blend. It's actually, website is djshakim.com. You can get your beard blend. I have 2 different volumes. We're actually working on volume 3 now, but it's djshakim.com. It's a beard blend of essential oils and shea butter, and it's a moisturizer, and it helps promote growth as well and less breakage, and you know it's
a real deal.
It works.
And you use it. You use your own product.
I do, absolutely.
Come on now.
I'm not only a client. I'm the president.
There you go. There you go. I've already went into the bag and bought a couple for a few friends of mine.
Absolutely.
So it's already done. It's already done for the beard line.
Yes.
Well, Shakim, it has been a pleasure having you on the SuperCruise, rocking it the way you've been rocking it. Please tell folks how to keep in touch with you, because I know you also go all over the world performing.
Yes. You can reach me on Instagram at DJ Shakim, all one word, at DJ Shakim, on Twitter or X, what it's called now, at DJ Shakim, the number 1. DJShakim.com. You know, it's just remember the name Shakim, and it's all there. Everything's right there.
There it is.
All
Shakim.
right? Yes.
Jodine Dorsey, you're tuned into Capital Jazz TV.